Alright. I think we're gonna present the whatchamacallit, the pamphlet. Or the glossy. It still seems like his memory is really confused. Yeah, that's because, unlike data, memories are living, breathing things. That's not true, but whatever. Data is not the same as memories. The human brain is not a computer. The way that people store memories and information isn't the same as how it works with data. But the way that the human nerve systems actually relies on. Now, definitely not an expert in what I'm talking about, but it is interesting how they definitely try and not calculate, like time the human reaction with milliseconds. Of course, every reaction is definitely measured in milliseconds, in times unit, regardless of the millisecond, microseconds, blah blah blah. But the thing with computers actually also rely on clock speed, which clock speed is pretty much a frequency, and frequency is the inverse of time, for the time unit. So because 1 hertz it's not 1 hertz, it's like the frequency is 1 over time. That's pretty much it. So I guess that's kind of interesting. Yeah, that's because, unlike data, memories are living, breathing things. Yeah, whatever, Athena. Preconception, illusion, memory overlap, memory repression. Our memories are intimately tied to our psychology and emotions. You definitely did prove that that human memory doesn't even work like how data works. So, this contradiction is somehow caused by an emotion? I believe so. There's some deeper meaning here. Like, I'm saying that I think he means that he saw him bleeding. It wasn't a cape. He saw him bleeding. That's why he was sad. Let's present some evidence. Maybe it will help jog his memory. Huh. Interesting. So, what's the evidence that's gonna help him clear his memory better and better? Or at least the idea here is to actually present something that's gonna contradict the current state of Rex at the time. Is that it? Is that the solution? Alrighty. Huh. So I'm gonna assume... This is a cool looking statue, by the way. I like that shot. So I'm gonna assume that this is the one, viewers. This one kind of looks like a cape. What does that mean? Like, you can actually see that, if you can see him, like, it was... I think it's blood. But I don't know which one is gonna actually contradict that. Yeah, he looks like he's actually fallen, like, on the ground. Similar to this. Like, he's spreading his arms left and right. I can see his, eyes opened as well. Oh, but never mind. I just noticed something. His hand is on his, at least near the weapon, so... But the game is kind of asking me to find the contradiction. What's contradict this? Because the Amazing Ninetales doesn't wear red capes. And... let me go through this again, viewers. It's so like his memory is really confused. Yeah, that because unlike data, memories are living, breathing things. Preconception, illusion, memory overlap, memory repression. Our memories are intimately tied to our psychology and emotions. So this contradiction is somehow caused by an emotion? Contradiction caused by an emotion. I believe so. There's some deeper meaning here. I present some evidence. Maybe it will help jog his memory. We cannot just throw evidence at him like that. But I think there are two things here, viewers, that we can present. It's the glossy. It's either the glossy. But yeah, present an evidence that, you know, that will help jog his memories. So it's either going to be the glossy or the crime photo. Foot of the fox chamber, there are bloody footprints and black feathers. Foot of Nine-Hair Hero sparked the monster craze and saved Ninetales Valley from becoming a ghost town. I'm gonna present this. Objection! You said the Amazing Ninetales cape was red. Are you sure about that? Yes. Well, I do believe it was a red cape I saw. But... Mayor Tenma! Does this cape look red to you? I mean, that's not a cape. Would you still call this a cape? Ah, that certainly does not look red. Not even scarlet or crimson either. I mean, what's the difference between scarlet and crimson? As in shape. I know all of them are red, but what kind of red? Like, is crimson like closer to purple and scarlet closer to like orange, fiery orange? Nevertheless, upon my liberation, something red did fill my did fill me as yet hazy. That's a run-on sentence, dude. Upon my liberation, something red did fill my as yet hazy field of view. Yeah, that's a run-on sentence. Should be a comma here and a comma there. Yeah, have a nice day. Correct your English. And I thought to myself, ah, the Amazing Ninetales is arrayed in a cape of red. So, you mistook that red something for his cape, huh? Apparently so. And remembering it now brings a great sadness upon me. So the red something probably wasn't a cape after all. It's blood. Papa, Papa, look, it's blood! Maybe the great sadness he mentioned is what's interfering with his memory. Well, he would have seen the fox chamber behind the Amazing Ninetales. What red object could he have seen there that would have been that shocking? It's gonna be the blood. I know. Could it have been... Mr. Mayor, was the red thing you saw this? I don't think we have anything red here. So I'm gonna have to present this picture. Which is, I think he saw the pool of blood. Is there anything red here? Or anything that indicates the color of red in evidence or testimonies? Gotta show him the crime photo. It was blood. Something red that could produce a deep sadness. Could it be Mr. Tenma? That what you saw? Was the alderman's blood? Blood? Why, yes. It was blood. Ah, he's getting angry! Oh, he's getting angry. It's all coming back to me now. It wasn't a red cape that I saw. It was lying behind the amazing Ninetales. The alderman's bloody body. Ooh, someone was dressed as the Ninetales? Was that it? Eek! Well, I guess that looks like... Not really, still missing the pike. Noise level 0%! Bye-bye. His noise level is down to 0. I think he's remembered everything now. Does this mean the amazing Ninetales killed Alderman Cubi? But the Alderman was the amazing Ninetales. So how exactly would that work? Hey, I ask you first! Well, Mr. Justice, you sure know how to make a complicated matter even more complicated. True, but at the time of the crime, our client was in the Forbidden Chamber. Moreover, we have to try and prove that. Yeah, that's the moment here. How can we prove that? We can't. Hoy, don't you think this strange? You mean this is strange? The little scamps has already confirmed her father to be in the Fox Chamber. But she said not about seeing the amazing Ninetales there. You just had to bring that up, didn't you? I'm surprised that he didn't say anything about, you know, all of that hearsay shit. Or not even like trying to go through of that. I guess the game's gonna trying to take it easy on you. I think the game at one point, these games at one point will actually force you to do that. So they're not gonna allow you to ask question or even press once you have the clearer picture, and the game is gonna actually try and force you to answer and penalize you if you answer wrong at some points, which is pretty interesting. Jinxie didn't see LaBelle there either. It's so weird. Who really was in that room then? That is one important question. I mean, we know, but it's all about where was he hidden? And how can we prove that? Would the defense care to share any theories with the court? Can you explain the inconsistency between the defendant's testimony and his daughter? That's her testimony about seeing Tinma Tower in the hall, so this is gonna be useless. She couldn't call for help because there was no one else in the hall. I don't think the autopsy here is gonna give us anything. Stabbed with a spear. Around 3:20, the victim had been in a drug-induced slumber. Can you explain the inconsistency between the defendant's testimony and his daughter? Can I explain it? I mean, she came in. I mean, the only one that can explain that is Damien himself. Did he actually confess? Or not? That's it. Pretty much. This is the only thing that we need to do. Just to... I can't. But Damien can. Explaining something like that would be... possible! Oh shit. What did Apollo say? Explaining something like that would be completely possible. My colleague here is going to explain it so it's crystal clear. I am? Even if you can't explain it, you can't let them know that. Just make something up. I guess we can bluff. Damn, she's as smart as Phoenix. I don't hear you helping. None of more of your bluffs and fairy tales, I trust. Fair warning, Justice Dono. I shall have your head if you fail to explain this. Uh-oh, we're gonna get penalized. Eep! What about a good old-fashioned penalty? Whoa! We're probably gonna get penalized, but I don't know. Is he gonna actually, we're gonna actually lose this? Well, Mr. Justice, let's see if you have a head worth keeping on your shoulders. First of all, Mr. LaBelle was definitely in the Fox chamber while it was locked. We also know that Mayor Tinma was in the Forbidden Chamber based on his testimony. These two facts are crucial to my explanation. I'm gonna assume that Jinxie talked to LaBelle and LaBelle actually was dressed as Jinxie? Or maybe... What if... That's a theory. What if the Amazing Ninetales wasn't the Alderman alone? Maybe the identity of... maybe the Amazing Ninetales was... was played by more than one person. What if it was the Alderman and Damien? So probably people are gonna say, then what's the difference? It's not gonna make anything. Yeah, but what if LaBelle actually know about that fact, and Jinxie also knows about that fact, that secret? So when when Damien was locked here, LaBelle was wearing the Ninetales, the Amazing Ninetales mask, and he was sitting there. And when she came in and saw him, she thought it was actually her father. And that's why, you know, he actually managed to talk to... It's still out there. This idea is out there, but... you know, the fact that LaBelle was in the Fox chamber and Damien was in the Forbidden Chamber, and the both doors were locked is a fact, so we're gonna see how this will go for us. So let us consider the following question. If the facts points to Florent Labelle and the victim being there at the scene, why did Jinxie Tenma see the victim and her father, Mayor Tenma? A very good question indeed. And I suppose you have an answer for us? Yeah, I think that Jinxie thought that Labelle was her father. How did he manage to fool her? Of course, he tried. Maybe he actually just dressed like her father, but I don't think that will work. The only thing that will probably, and there's a like a plausibility for that is if Labelle actually managed to cover his face and he was wearing a mask. And if he wore a mask, then that means that the Amazing Tale's identity was shared between two people at the very least, and Jinxie knew about that, but then she kept it a secret. And also, Labelle knows about that as well, and that's how he capitalized on that. This I'm theorizing here, viewers. Sadly, you'd be supposing wrong. What are you talking about me? Are you talking about me? And I suppose you have an answer for us? You'd be supposing wrong. You think she could have mistaken Labelle for the mayor? Even the game is actually going through that route. Well, if she did, then the question is, why did she do that? Well, how about that explanation, Mr. Justice? I believe the time for questions is over. The defense asserts that Florent Labelle was at the scene of the crime. However, Jinxie Tenma has testified that she saw her father collapse there. If she has, in fact, misremembered the event, what could have made her do so? Misremembered? I don't think she misremembered. She got the rooms mixed? I don't think that's possible. Labelle was disguised as Tenma? I don't think she was confused. I mean, that's the possibility. We're talking about possibility. And here we are going to bluff. So it's gonna be either two of these answers. And I would love to actually explore them all. But yeah, I think Labelle was actually... was disguised as Tenma, or as Damien. The figure Miss Tenma saw wasn't her father. It was Florent Labelle disguised as Damien Tenma.
Silence.
Uh-oh. That is a complete impossibility. Their faces are utterly unlike. How could you explain that? How could you explain that away with a mere disguise? Yes, they both do have incredibly distinctive faces. Maybe the disguise completely hid his face? Yep. I think Jinxie would have mentioned if she couldn't see her father's face. Ah, but she never said that she never said anything about that. And if it was that sort of disguise, wouldn't she have removed it? No. No, why? Why would she remove it? Oh, right. Your sword is as dull as your mind, Justice Dono. Shall I show you what a truly sharp blade is capable of? I think I'll pass. Ah! Ah! Huh. Are you okay, Apollo? Not fine. Am I? Well, now that we have that little fairy tale out of the way, your baldness, your verdict, if you will. I think we got the right answer, viewers. We're gonna actually push it that did she? We might bring her again to the stand. Mr. Justice, I believe it's time for a verdict. If you have no further arguments. What's even left for me to do? Apollo! Remember what Mr. Wright always says? When you're stuck in a tight spot, turn the case upside down. Turn the case upside down? He does say that, doesn't he? But I don't quite see how it applies here. Still, never hurts to give it a try, I guess. Let's see. Rather than Jinxie didn't remove the disguise, maybe she couldn't remove it. How? I think there is a way. For it, like the way that she couldn't remove that is pretty much by the fact that she managed to open the door, but the door was blocked completely, so she couldn't get in. Maybe that's one thing? She couldn't? I really don't know. What? Is there a thing that can stop her? She couldn't? Maybe she was scared of the statue. Still, no, it doesn't make sense. I was about to say that she was scared of the statue that was inside the Forbidden Chamber, but I don't think that's plausible, because if the door was open, like, she would have seen her father laying down there, so it's not gonna be a... Did she say that she's seen him? How can I prove that? I don't think I have anything that would prove that. The foyer. Token of Goodwill. In a secret. I don't think I have anything. The temperature was it was apparently wrapped in a large cloth. How? Bottle of fox chamber. There are black footprints and black feathers scattered. I don't know how. She could remove what's stopping her from what's the thing that stopped her from removing it? And rather than she didn't tell anyone about the disguise, maybe it was she couldn't talk about it. Yeah, am I right? Did I get her correctly? Did I really get it correctly? That Damien is the Amazing Ninetales as well as Rex? A wrestler's mask is more precious than his own life. Ah. He'd never unmask himself in front of others. But there are matches where wrestlers battle for the right to remove each other's masks. To have your mask turned off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why their masks are more important to them than life itself. What about the fact that it was the amazing Nine Tails who opened the door? A mask that can't be removed in front of others. Can these facts turn things around? I think I got it right, viewers. I think I got it right, viewers. The Amazing Nine Tails was Damien Tenma all along. Hell yeah. we got it all backwards. Apollo? I think we might have made a huge mistake. Bert. Your baldness. I see no need to further indulge them in their silly little farce. The defense has no proof. They never did, and they never will. We're gonna call Jinxie in.
Objection!
Wait, what? We do have a proof? I don't think so. And it seems I must announce my verdict. Objection! I do have a proof. Do you now? Damn, with that stare. Alright, but this better be good, Mr. Justice. I don't think I have it. We can solve the remaining riddles by turning all of our assumptions upside down. Why Jinxie Tenma mistook Mr. LaBelle for her father. Why she couldn't remove the costume or tell anyone about it in the first place. These riddles are inextricable? Inextricably? I think inextricably is a new word for me, viewers. These riddles are inextricably linked to Mayor Tenma's secret identity. A shocking secret identity that will turn the entire premise of this case upside down. This piece of evidence clearly reveals Mayor Tenma's secret identity. I have no idea. I have no idea. It's definitely not the mask. This piece of evidence is clearly reveals Mayor Tenma's secret identity. I mean, I don't think it's gonna wash. Hair color that washes out with water. It's for LaBelle's own brand and it isn't available to the public. I'm gonna say it's the mask, and we might actually get some DNA, like hair or something, from inside of it. But I'm not sure, really. This piece of evidence clearly reveals Tenma's secret identity. I think it's the mask that's gonna be the one that would... This piece of evidence clearly reveals Tenma's secret identity. That means the... I don't know. Gah! What absolute claptrap! Poppycock! Balderdash? Cool. We thought the alderman was the amazing Ninetales, and the mayor was Tenmataru. That's why we believe the mayor killed the alderman in his lust for Ninetales Valley. And it was the basis for the prosecution's entire case against our client. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, being this is actually the head case, the case, yeah, the head case that the prosecution was using. Yeah, I guess that turns it to, yeah, I guess that literally turns it upside down. Yeah. However, we got the whole thing backwards. Actually, that's really smart, because there's gotta, like, one important aspect about all of this is actually having a motive. If we, like prosecution's case is all about having, Damien wanting to kill Rex because, you know, of the feud of the between the two towns, and because Rex as an amazing Ninetale represent that, so him losing actually gonna help with the with him acquiring the both, merging the two towns. And the amazing Ninetales is the what do you call it? Is the damn, me and my shitty vocabulary. Like some sort of a mascot, or the figure, or for the identity of someone that doesn't want the merger of both two towns, and him fighting the Tenma village, or whatever that other town, Tenma town, or whatever it's called. I think it's called Tenma town. So he was the face that's stopping the Tenma town merger. So that's kind of like doesn't make sense that him actually being representing that. So all we need to do is pretty much prove that that was the case. And the only one that can do that is Damien himself. We got the whole thing backwards. Mayor Tenma wasn't Tenmataru at all. He was the amazing Ninetales. Whoa! She was shocked. Whoa, what is this? You'd best explain yourself, Justice Dono. And from where you drive such a far-fetched conclusion. Jinxie, no doubt, knew the true identity of the amazing Ninetales. But she couldn't tell anyone, no matter what. That's why she didn't say it was the amazing Ninetales she saw passed out. Even though, unbeknownst to her, it was really Florent LaBelle in disguise. The accused and the The accused and the deceitful dandy are utterly dissimilar in physical build and voice. I don't think so. The little scamp would have seen that the difference.
Objection!
He was sitting down. How can you tell? Remember, Mr. LaBelle has his very own brand of cosmetics. Why couldn't he fake a different build too? And anyone speaking through a mask would have naturally sound different.
Silence.
Why did she not simply pull the mask off? Aha, we got him! We got him! A masked wrestler's disguise is more precious than life itself. As a huge fan of the Amazing Ninetales, she would never dare unmask him. Gah! Grah! This case of mistaken identity also explains the riddle of the locked room. In terms of how he swallowed the key? I don't know how he swallowed the key. Let me look at the key again. It did say that it was swallowed after it was closed. The key that the mayor took from the killer and swallowed. Took it from the killer. Then by all means, Mr. Justice, answer it for us already. By the way, the new track here, I think this is the first time that they play this track. That's pretty good. Then, by all means, Mr. Justice, answer it for us already. First, Mr. LaBelle entered the room where the mayor and alderman were talking. I suspect he brought with him coffee laced with some sort of sedative. Once the alderman was out cold... Oh. That's when Mr. LaBelle killed him. Next, he took the mayor, who he had also drugged into the Forbidden Chamber. Then he returned to the Fox Chamber, slept into some of the mayor's spare clothes, and completed the disguise by donning the Amazing Ninetales mask. With his entire charade in place, Mr. LaBelle then let out a scream. The scream that led Jinxie Tenma to the scene. Ah, so then... the person who said, "I killed Alderman Cubai" was... Yep. That was Florent LaBelle in disguise. The mayor never actually confessed. You know, this is something that the game could have actually done really well. They could have actually tried and pressured Jinxie to tell the truth. And this is when it's gonna be shocking that, yeah, I actually heard my father say that he killed the alderman. That would have been really good, but I guess they missed on that chance.
Silence.
You shut up. This is no more than guesswork and speculation. Now, stop your jabbering and...
Objection.
Oh, you shut up. No, you. No, you twisted samurai. This time, you stop your jabbering and let me finish making my case. You! Even the bird died. Even the bird wasn't there on the screen for a moment. Once Miss Tenma left the scene, Mr. LaBelle, still wearing the mayor's clothes and mask, opened the forbidden chamber. So he could drag the mayor back out into the Fox chamber. Ah, this is when Filch actually got out. Didn't he freak out? Didn't the stupid... I would have definitely freaked out. I would have actually even killed Filch. Oh, so the Amazing Ninetales... So the Amazing Ninetales, the mayor... So what the Amazing Ninetales... So what the Amazing Ninetales, the mayor, saw was... Yeah, this is kind of... I'm correcting your English, game. God damn. Right. It was LaBelle opening the Forbidden Chamber. The second time Mr. LaBelle opened the door to the Forbidden Chamber, he happened to catch the thieving Mr. Filch by surprise. Startled, Mr. Filch, in his Tenmataru disguise, ran as fast as he could away from the room. He screwed that up. Kind of complicated things for us too. As he did, he left behind him a trail of feathers and tracks, and gave Miss Tenma the scare of her life in the hallway. With no one left to witness the events that had occurred, Mr. LaBelle then proceeded to drag the sleeping mayor back into the Fox chamber. I see. That all certainly does make sense. Then, after dragging the mayor back into the Fox chamber, Mr. LaBelle threw the mask out the window and fled the room.
Silence.
For this absurd theory to work, it requires that the defendant be the Amazing Ninetales. However, he was the one pushing for the municipal merger. That such an individual could possibly be the Amazing Ninetales is preposterous.
Objection.
The mayor was blackmailed into pursuing the merger. Yeah, that is one important thing. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that would definitely support our claim. Will support our case for sure. Miss Tenma's life would have been in danger if he had openly voiced his opposition. That's why he created a secret identity as the Amazing Ninetales. Gah! This is madness. No one could possibly have such an insane plot. No one except the killer as insane as his plot. And I'd say Florent LaBelle more than qualifies. Ooh. Oh, this guy is angry. Foolish mortal. It is at your own peril that you forgot who I am. Mayor Tenma, it's okay now. Jinxie will be safe just as soon as Mr. LaBelle is arrested. You are the Amazing Ninetales, aren't you? Hold it! Is it gonna be Jinxie? Is it gonna be Jinxie?